Hello everybody, it's me 64 right over here. Anyways, today I'm back with an AFK fish farm, but this isn't any AFK fish farm. It is an AFK fish farm which is designed to work on mobile. And now that is something really special, as I believe that there are no auto clickers yet for mobile. Not really anyway. So this is going to be your best alternative. Now, if you are watching this video like in the future and not after I just uploaded it, then there's probably going to be a link to a cool video down in the description, which is going to be explaining exactly how the mechanics of this farm work and all that stuff. But today I'm just going to show you guys how to build the farm and how to actually use it. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, I have made fish farms, AFK fish farms before, but they don't really work on mobiles. Anyways, of course you're going to need some materials for this as well. You'll need 4 redstone dust, 3 blocks, and these can be any blocks that you want. However, they can't be things like glass or slabs. They have to be full blocks. Anyway, you'll need 2 slabs, 2 chests, and you'll need 1 pressure plate. Now this has to be a wooden pressure plate. If you make this a stone pressure plate or something like that, it's not going to work. So it has to be a stone one. Then you will need 1 fence. Now this can be literally any fence that you want. You'll need 1 water bucket, 1 redstone torch, a hopper, a armor stand, and a piston. And of course, to use this farm, you will also need a fishing rod. But of course you can just use any old fishing rod, but of course to get the best stuff from this farm and the best loot, the best enchanted books, the best enchanted rods and enchanted bows, saddles, all that stuff, you'll need a fishing rod with Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 3, Lure 3, and Mending 1. Now with this fishing rod, you can pretty much fish infinitely as long as there is space in the storage. Why, you may ask? Well, because you get experience from fishing, and because this has the mending enchantment, you can fish infinitely, because with the experience you gain from the fishing, the rod will automatically repair itself. So let's build this. And way to build this thing, you want to dig a 2x2 hole just like this. Then you want to come to one side of the hole and place a double chest, just like so. Then place a hopper funneling into the double chest. Now you can see that if that is going like so. So if the hopper goes like that direction and goes into the chest. If you're still not entirely sure, then something that you can do is just throw a random item into the hopper. And if that random item is then in the large chest, then you know that you have done it correctly. So yeah, anyways, the next thing that you are going to want to do is crouch and place a fence on top of the hopper, and then place your wooden pressure plate on top of that, just like this. Then what you want to do is grab a slab and place 2 top half slabs on top of the chest, just like so. Now this will allow you to put 2 redstone dust on top of that and still open the chest, which is pretty cool. Anyway, the next thing that you are going to want to do is grab your water and then click on the fence post, and then the water should flow into this hole. Now you want to make sure that you click on the fence post and not on the hopper, because then it'll go incorrectly. Anyways, then you want to grab your armor stand and place him behind the water, just like that. And there's, never mind. I thought there was a visual bug with the armor stand, but the texture, for some reason, it doesn't look quite right at the front right there. Anyway, I don't know why. So the next thing that you want to do is you want to place a block on the ground next to that, and then another block on top, and then break this block, just like that. Then place a redstone torch on top of that block, with another block above it. Then come to the side, and if you look at the redstone torch, you should be easily able to place a block above the armor stand, just like that. Then you want to place one redstone dust on top of that block, and that redstone dust should turn bright red. Now, if that redstone dust is this dull red color after you place it, then you know you've done it incorrectly. But whilst you use the farm, it is going to turn dull red at times, and that is exactly how the farm should function. Anyway, last you want to hop into this hole over here, and then you want to focus on the block above the armor stand and place a piston, just like that. And then there you go. You can get out of there. Anyways, now that piston is right there, and you have completed your actual farm. So yeah, that is really just that. You can place another redstone dust on top of the piston, but you don't really have to. Anyways, now you can just AFK fish. So how do you want to do that? Well, you want to stand to the as close as you can to the water, and just focus forwards, slanting down a tiny bit, because of course it's on mobile and it works differently to when you're playing on the computer. Anyways, then what you want to do is you will see the fish button appear in the bottom above your hotbar. The hotbar is this area where all your items are. Anyways, once you have selected that, then you can click on fish, and after you click on fish, then you should be able to click on pose. As you can see right here, it also works on your computer, but you just need to use a mouse button instead of click. So that's exactly how to use this farm. Let me recap. What you want to do is you want to go on sneak, which is not hard because you're playing on mobile, the sneak is toggle. So all you need to do is press on sneak or double tap. I'm not entirely sure, maybe you need double tap, so that you are constantly on sneak. Then you want to click on the fish button above of your hotbar, and then this should happen. And if the bobber goes all the way back and the piston comes back down, then you want to look down a bit more and try it again. So you want the bobber of the fishing rod to go against that pole right there. Anyways, once you have done that and you have fished, then you should see, instead of fish, you should see something that says pose. And you will see this because you are on sneak and looking at an armor stand. So then you can just continue tapping on that. Pose, 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 and then we'll change positions. Now, when you catch something, the bobber of the fishing rod will actually float down to underneath the pressure plate, then the piston will come down, and then the pose button will go away and the fish button will come back, and you'll be able to continue fishing. And yeah, that's about that. Of course, you will want the Unbreaking 3 Lucky C3 Mending 1 Lure 3 fishing rod if you like, if you really want to get all the best loot. And yes, you will get enchanted books. Things you'll get are saddles, enchanted bows, enchanted books, and enchanted fishing rods. Of course, you'll also catch things like salmon, pufferfish, water bottles, cod, all things like that. So this can also be a great supply of food, as well as experience and enchanted books, rods, and bows. So yeah, that was that, guys. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. And if you do have any questions at all, make sure to leave those down in the comments section. And remember to hit subscribe as well, and the bell, so you will not miss out on any future videos. Anyways, thank you ever so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. And oh yeah, don't forget to join the Discord. You should do that too.